Just catching up with entrepreneurs, people that are into the real estate, local businesses. If you're out there and you want to be a part of the show, you're going to hit us up right now, WDFL TV. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're launching the YouTube page. Every day we're going to have new content, formulating a new morning show. The building is under construction. It's just going to be a beautiful, beautiful situation for everybody else. This, like I said, South Florida, this is the place where we're going to bring entertainment. A lot of the local businesses and politicians and entertainers are just going to be over here kicking it, vibing, trying to see how we can help each other achieve and take our goals to the next level. That's what it's really all about. NBA playoffs are here. Right now, OKC versus Indiana Pacers. Being that I'm from Indiana, everybody's just assuming that I'm rooting for the Pacers. Although I don't know, man. I want to root for the Pacers, but OKC, they're young, they're talented. My man SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh my gosh! I mean, from Rookie of the Year, basically, or from MVP right now, to some of those guys that have been Rookie of the Year. I can go on and on about OKC, but we'll see. I mean, Indiana, to me, they're due for a legacy championship. Even going back to the Reggie Miller days, even though I grew up in Gary, I was more of a Chicago Bulls fan, right? Being that I was 20 minutes from Chicago Stadium, which versus the Pacers there in Indianapolis, which is maybe 2.5 hours from where I grew up from. So I didn't see a lot of Pacers games growing up until the playoffs. When Reggie Miller and those guys were coming out and trying to take down the Bulls. But the Bulls were just too back then. When Jordan and Pippen and the whole crew went on that 6-ring run. Pacers really had no chance during the Jordan era. This is a new era, though. Halliburton is on fire right now. They've got a great squad. Siakam, who was the Eastern Conference MVP, which to me it should have went to Halliburton, but I guess it could have went either way. Even there was a point in time where Halliburton thought he was going to get it, because you can kind of see him easing out, and then they said, "Oh, Siakam," and then he kind of backs away. So we'll see. The first game, NBA Finals, it starts this Thursday. This will have already been aired, and so hopefully, I don't know, may the best man come out on top. Once again, follow us, WDFL TV, as we take this new station to the new heights, man. New owners, new management. Everybody's excited about what we have to offer. We're just going to keep drilling with new, exciting, innovating content. That's it. That's all I have. I'm John Reed, your host. Peace.
So the slums, it's life out to the ghetto.
So how did you tap into the real estate? Because it was it one of those, are you fixing up the houses on your own, or are you partnering with somebody, or what's your strategy?
I'm from Gary, man. Now I'm older. I believe in partnership, but in the beginning, I don't trust people with money. Mm-hmm. And so how did I fall into it? A crazy thing, man. I was trying to make an exit plan, if you understand that. And I was listening to that Nipsey, Bullets Ain't Got No Name, and Slauson Boys, and crazy thing. And back in 2012, 2013, I was on Nipsey back then. He kept saying, buy back the block, buy back the block. So I tried to make an exit plan. So I had some cash, man. And I said, man, I used to gang bang and do all this at this house over on 43rd Vermont Court. So I said, man, what else better thing to do than to own that house?
Wow.
Put some money into it, then I leveraged and put it on Section 8. And then I seen the residuals, I seen the turnaround. I'm like, well, shit, I'm going to start doing this to every house. And there was a time, like now you look at the real estate in Gary, the average home is around $150,000. When I started, it was right around $20,000 to $50,000. So I ended up getting my inventory really high during that time period. And then just learned credit, learned how to leverage credit, learned how to use money, how to make money work for me. At first, I was a big believer in just saving money. Then I realized save money don't make money.
Yeah.
So I got heavy into the stock market. I found me a mentor, a brother from Indianapolis. Got real deep with him. And mainly, man, I just was taught by my granddaddy to pay people you owe. So I got credit cards at 18 when I moved in there. And I just always paid my bills, and wherever I go, like Best Buy, Macy's, I apply for credit and get it. I'll be praying like, please God, I hope I get this credit. I had credit, so I didn't understand. So I ended up getting my wife pregnant And I'm like, well, first thing first, I was told you gotta have a home for that
Mm-hmm.
baby. And I fucking went and got a house and got approved. I'm like, damn, I get approved for everything I signed my name to. Like, let me dive deep into this credit. So I did that, and I learned how to leverage credit. So I started getting 100,000 lines of credit, building credit. I'm buying houses off credit cards, brother.
Wow.
Liquidating the money off of it back when, 2019, 2017, when the economy wasn't what it is now. Interest rates were 1%, 2%. So
Jesus.
say I get a credit card, it's 24 months no interest. Say they give me 20,000, I would run the credit card through my business and liquidate the card and have it in my account, but pay a fee of 3%. So then it'll be about 18 something, and then that'll be my down payment.
Yeah.
And then I started learning about capital investors, and because you can only get 5 mortgages through traditional banks, and then you got to look at other avenues. So I looked in that avenue, man, and man, we've been in business now for about 13 years, and I just thank God. You know what I'm saying? I just thank God for it all.
Man, I gotta call again. When I'm gonna hit up Ed to get your number, man, so I can just hit you up on a regular. We gotta keep in touch because I want to go deeper into this whole. I want to go deeper into the credit thing because that's a whole nother segment, and then I want to pick your brain on the housing because you touched on about 3 or 4 different things during this conversation right now that I think people need to be educated on. And then one of them that stuck out was the way to leverage credit. I don't think most people,
Right.
Half of us don't even know how to begin, or we using our own money, or we using high interest credit cards that's 18%. And so I want to pick your brain on the best strategy, and then also too for people that have bad credit. Where do they start off, and how do they get their credit repaired to the point where these credit card companies are accepting or approving their credit line?
Yes, sir, man. Anytime, and I tell anybody who has bad credit, see, people are lazy, and that's why the service industry is so big, because you can really learn it yourself. And I really learned how to repair credit by just learning, like YouTube University.
Yeah.
And I really learned the game of the 3 credit bureaus and how to write letters, how to detail it according to people's credit report. And I actually got pretty big at doing that during the pandemic, cleaning people's credit. And then I made a lot of money selling credit. So I was selling AUs, authorized users. So I charged certain, depending on the credit card history, length of credit, and the amount that's on that credit card. So I made a lot of money doing that as well, man. Just an overall hustle, fam. Coming from the streets of Garrett, man, you gotta find legal avenues, especially at my age, right?
Yes.
So so that's what it was, man. Anytime, brother, give me a call, man, because I would like for my kids to hear you speak. So I like to find positive role models who come from the environment I come from to show my kids it don't matter where you come from, what you got going on, you can always make it out. And just hearing the way Ed talk about you, his eyes light up, right? So I'm like, damn, this dude got to be somebody, right? And he got to showing me the Kendrick Lamar, like all your interviews.
Yeah, man. Ed, my brother, man. We go back and forth. You see, I called him earlier. I said, I want to get him on there. I said, don't be scared. Then he throw you on there. I said, you see, we be bickering, man. That's like my brother from another mother, man. I swear, man. But he had already bigged you up, and I was like, I wanted to get you on next week. You know what I mean, so I can prepare. But I'm actually glad I talked to you today because, man, you just enlightened my eyes, man. I can tell you very, very smart, very intelligent, man. It's a Gary thing. Like we out here in these streets. We in the corporate, So when I meet brothers like yourself, man, I like to gravitate. Like I feel like you should be doing seminars in Gary and all over India, all over, man. Like I feel like people need to hear your message.
Man, that's my passion, and I tell everybody this job I do now, this is the fun, my business.
Yeah.
I use the 9 to 5 money, and I use all that to invest in myself. I'm trying to buy myself off the clock. I'm 43, soon to be 43, but I got about another 10 years, and I can do it sooner, but I know that's my passion, man. I know that's my call. Exactly what you said, telling my story, educating the youth. My wife, she's a mortgage manager, and she does a lot with mortgages. So I learned that aspect of the game, from the underwriter to the whole mortgage process. So definitely, man, anytime, brother, let me know, man. We get on here, we'll chop it up.
Yeah, man. And last but not least, he mentioned my boy Freddie Gibbs. What's the connection?
that's my blood. That's my cousin, Freddie Tipton.
Nice.
We all from that mid. I'm from Glen Park, but he's from 21st and Carolina.
Yep.
But we all grew up in that Midtown. We all grew up playing baseball. Midtown. We played baseball, brother.
Nah, he's the greatest rapper Gary ever, as the offer, man, whether Gary want to support him or either admit it or not. I think Freddie, man, I've always been a fan of his. Actually, I did a Trayvon Martin, we did a tribute at Westside High School, I think it was 2000, right when he got killed. And then Freddie came through, man. Like, he was on tour at the time, came off tour, came to the school because, he went to Westside. And man, I never even I think yeah, exactly. And I saw him out in LA maybe a year after that, and we kicked it or whatever. But man, I've always been a supporter of his, and just to see his come up, and where we from, man. And I that's one thing. Freddie's a perfect example of somebody that's coming from the bottom and just grinding their way out. And I always look at him as a role model. And so y'all got it in the family, man. Talent is definitely in y'all blood.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. Freddie family is the new Jacksons. From his daddy sang like Luther Vandross.
Really?
He's something, man. His daddy sings, bro. Like, his daddy sung at everybody in my family wedding. His daddy is a musician, man. His brother Matt is a doctor. His sister registered nurse. Like,
wow.
They exemplify,
excellent.
That's coming from that 219. The whole family, bro. I call them the new Jacksons.
Yeah, we need a document.
Matt too.
You got to get a documentary, man.
In Chicago, you know what I mean? So how you got one registered nurse, one doctor, and one famous rapper?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the parents, put it this way, as a father, man, wouldn't you be so proud? My God.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I can't even, look, it's funny because I would say, I can't think of another situation. I don't want to say better than the Jacksons, but not all of them aren't entertainers. If you think about it, it's some scholarly, they're all educated from a doctor to Freddie has to get his own documentary. I think it's time. Like, he's probably just 15 in the game for him, probably more than that.
Boy, birthday coming up too. He a Gemini. His birthday now 8th or 10th, something like that. But
yeah,
his birthday this week or next week for sure.
Yep, and he's always back at the crib. I think I saw him last week with Eddie, the mayor. They were doing some kind of event.
Eddie Melvin.
Yeah, man. So
a bunch of acres out there. He getting some land in Crown Point. He told me coming home. Him and my little brother was just in San Diego about 2 weeks ago. They went to a Padres game together, man, and kicked it, man. It was crazy. Then my brother sending me videos with him kicking it with old boys who be with Bruno Mars, the drummer. What's his name?
Man.
Crazy producer. What's the dude's name?
Be with White Boy?
Anderson .Paak.
Oh, Paak. Oh, yeah.
Man, Paak.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing artist, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Paak is
sweet. Him
yeah.
They like best friends down there the way they kick it.
Damn. Yeah, man. I mean, he's probably one of the most talented producers of our generation. That guy is shit, but him and the combo between him and Bruno is crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Supersonic, what is it? Silk Sonic, Supersonic?
Silk Sonic, yeah, Silk Sonic, or something like that, man. I mean, those guys, that album was from top to bottom. They made it sound kind of retro, but then brought that new feel into it. Like, that it's just a genius take on it.
And he had the wig on.
Yeah.
He had the wig on. Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, dog. Yeah. I mean, look, man, I'm a homer. Like, I'm always proud of anybody from the hometown, anybody from the G. Most people, they think of Michael Jackson, but man, we can run the roster deep, like from actors to doctors to lawyers. I always say it's in the water with us, man.
That's a fact. I tell you what, I travel a lot. My passport stays stamped, and everywhere I go, I say Gary, Indiana. You better know they know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, they know Gary, or they done met somebody from Gary.
Nah, man, it's love, man. All right, hey, I'm gonna get your contact. We're gonna stay in touch, man. I appreciate you, man. And man, it's such a privilege and a blessing to be able to speak to you. And I'm gonna be hitting you up on the regular just to kind of pick your brain. And how can people reach out? You got social media? Or what's your information where we can follow your progress?
I do have a social media. I don't do Facebook. My social media is 219 Tony Snow.
I love it. I love it. 219 Tony Snow. All right.
All one word, baby.
All right.
One word.
All right, man.
I live a private life. I don't do nothing too much, but I appreciate your time, brother. God bless you.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.
All right.